Pick your favorite. Thank you, Mikey, for the hearts. Appreciate.
I'm not. Oh my god. Stupid. I'm not streaming that. Okay. Oh, fuck. Thank you for joining the channel. Hold on one second. Correctly joined. Wait, wasn't that with sound?
Gesture number 2. Pick your favorite.
What? Okay, did I not download this? Downloading, okay. Let's see how that responds. This shouldn't take long. Alright, as soon as it's done downloading, I'll try to stream on the phone for a bit and then see how it like on the stream key on TikTok, because still trying to figure out the kinks on that. I think I figured out what was causing the issue now, but I'm not totally sure yet. So we're gonna figure that out in a bit. So I'm gonna avoid playing any music right now because I'm streaming to, I think, YouTube and Twitch alongside Trovo and Kick. This should not take this long just to download this. Come on, dude. It shouldn't take that long to download this. Oh my god. Just download it, please. Oh god, it's not. Another thing I want to fix. Oh, hold on. Is that the problem? That's why I always think my eyes are closed. Oh. So I have to have it bent? Hold up. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, dude. It's not. Wow. Instagram is ass, yo. I swear, don't. Instagram is the most. Bro. It just really gets on my nerves at this point now. It just. Download. It's literally a few seconds long. It shouldn't take that long to download it. Wow, finished downloading. Who knew? Stupid. It's just I have to get rid of the app or turn off the app for it to work. Stupid. The fuck? If you like my work and want to support me, check me out right here. Okay. That's dealt with. Now I can go to TikTok. Character design. Finalizing. Okay. Okay. Finally, like, just get stuff done. I wouldn't say finalizing, just, I wouldn't say finalizing. Hello. How are you? Character design 14. Yeah, just put character design 14. Okay, let's go. Oh, pull this up a little. There we go, so I can read that. Okay. Oh, it's going pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right now, we're just trying to get everything on track. I'm gonna. Okay, so we're gonna get straight to it. I'm going to. Gypsy head. I think it was Gypsy head. Okay, Gypsy head. All right, let's get this out of the way. So we did everything yesterday from weapons. We called it weapons. I think I decided to just keep the weapons looking like this. Now, the only thing I need to do, the whip will be pretty much the same color. I'm not gonna lie. I'll figure out the whip later, but I want to do a composition type thing with the character. So what I want to do is this. Let's pull over here. I'm gonna use this as our reference, per se. I know some of you can't see it. I'm gonna be testing out some things today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to not only just get straight to it, line art wise. I'm going to stream a little bit here on TikTok. I'll be still streaming on the other platforms, but as I'm streaming onto the other platforms, I will jump off the phone version and then see if it works PC-wise, so I don't have to use the phone ever again, because it is a pain in the booty cheeks to be using it, per se. So we're going to use this as our reference to place where we need to be. So I'm going to make the neck here. Thank you for the likes. I do appreciate it very much so. Okay. The shoulders are like down here. Okay. Okay. Then the legs are like that. Not legs, I mean the arms. All right, so we're putting the chest in like that. Okay. And then I'm going to fix the ears, not that long. Okay, so like that, and the ears are much longer like that. Remember, I don't, when I'm doing a sketch, I don't try to make it accurate. I just try to get the idea out first, and then I'll make my adjustments a bit later. Okay, and then make another drawing right here, and then see if we can actually make them separate so I don't have to worry about that later, because that's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Let me put some interact. Let's see here. I think it was enhanced. No, it's not enhanced. It was. Nope. Oh my god. Dude, just. Oh my god. Bro, why won't it just. I don't care for this. Oh my god, dude. Just. Jesus Christ. Okay. It was not interactive, it was something else. It was, There, damn. Damn, anyway, so. That. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a. Like that. Okay. And then we're gonna grab lasso tool. So they're separate, so I don't have to worry about that part. Like that. Okay. Okay. That. All right. And then what we'll do is grab this, make it smaller, make some adjustments on that in a bit. Okay. Okay. Happy Halloween, everyone. Hey, happy Halloween, my Roo. Okay. 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 Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. No. We got the. We have a good face on the app. Like that. Okay, there you go. Okay, pull this down. There. Okay. No. Okay, that's definitely not on model. Fix that real quick. First thing, the jawline is swooshing. The next thing we do is fix that jawline. Keep it on point. Guys, if you like what you see, if you want to help support me, you can go to my video that I recently just posted and put your comments based on your voting preference. It's my most recent video. Should be at the top. appreciate if you guys go over there and engage with it. Okay. Okay. Still don't like the nose. Or the bridge of the head is way too big. Okay. Okay. The head is too big. Still don't like that big bulbous head. It's pissing me off now. Okay. Okay. That. That looks really strange. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Alright, so as far as I see it, the neck I think is too shorted. Head needs to be smaller. It's way too big. Okay. As I see it, we need to make this a lot more easier to see. Let me erase this stupid head, it's just bothering me now. Okay. That's taken care of. Okay, and now let's make sure on something when I do this. Okay. Nose is too wide. Eyes need to be closer. There we go. That's a lot closer to what she looks like than what she didn't. It's the nose. Okay. Nose. Okay. Oh. All right. So far, so good. Now. Okay. Looking pretty okay. Now what we're gonna do that. Oh, Jay, what's going on, bro? That's great. How's your day going? What's new? What brings you back to the stream, my bro? I see. I understand. Are you an artist by any chance, or no? Okay. Is it just all types of art, or just anime art per se? I see. So you're more traditional. Am I correct? Okay. And is there a particular traditional art you like seeing, or it's just like just traditional art in general? Okay. Okay, that's chill. Nothing wrong with that. But if you had to prefer one and over, is it just traditional art, or just preferring? If you had to prefer one, if there was like a gun to your head type stuff. Okay. What got you into art in the first place? Parent, friend, experience, an art show, an art piece. Could be anything. A show, anime, movie, maybe even a non-traditional art thing. Maybe something digital, but yet wanted to be traditional. And what did she do? I'm pretty sure it was traditional, per se. Is there any specific genre that she dwelled or dived into? Okay, there you go. Is there a specific subject she used to paint, or just paint anything? I know some painters only stick to like flowers, buildings, or something that really keeps them to medium pretty well. Something specific. Maybe just faces. Maybe just drawings of buildings. Per se. She's lucky. Because I never knew how to draw backgrounds. That's something that eludes me. I can draw a whole human body, but I can't draw fucking grass. Lay grass right. Ain't that ironic? I don't have that problem. Lucky again. I had to figure it out on my own. I had to figure all that shit on my own. With very little to no help, I guess you say. I got more help from YouTube than anything else. Okay. Yeah. That's why it's kind of hard to just go get a course. That's why I avoid and tell people don't get courses first. Go to YouTube first and see what you learn before you go and try and spend money, especially on a subject like art. Something that can always be like flexible based on just learning experience. It's like one thing about art is no one right way to do things. Depending on what the medium is, and it's very diverse. So I would always advocate for students to first learn on your own and then see what happens. If you still feel like you need that formable guidance, then yeah, go for it. But some people like the idea of a formatted lesson plan compared to just their own self-paced ways. Okay. Okay. Now, our outfit needs to be... What's our outfit? Where is her outfit again? Okay, it's like that. Oh, okay. I could not remember for the death of me. I could not remember. Okay, yeah. Simple to the point. Don't know why, but okay. Hello, hello. It's Pasta Lover. Hello. Sorry I didn't see you there. I hope you're having an awesome day. I did not see you there. I was so entwined in what I was doing, I didn't even realize. How are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome to the stream. No worries, I'm drawing too, so just chilling. Okay, that's nice to hear. And what are you drawing, Miss Pasta Lover? Hopefully something lovely, something exciting, or something calming, per se. Watching anime, drawing anime, video games, and I don't know. I like watching videos on building computers and coding. Still learning how to do it. using like Python and JavaScript, and I'm still a beginner. Let me see. It says no worries. T-shirt designs. I have preschool grade 5 and not working on the word art. Okay. Okay. No, okay. I got you. So you're a teacher. I guess an art teacher? I'm thinking? Or just a teacher in general? Okay. Um, I don't really like picking the typical shonen stuff because it's just so like typical. It's like One Piece, DBZ, and all that stuff. So I usually pick the ones that people don't really talk about too much. Is like Gurren Lagann. I know Gurren Lagann is known, but it's like it's not ever truly talked about like that, unless you're talking about something really specific like mecha per se. I'm more of a art style type dude. If the art style looks great, I might like the anime, but it's first art style for me, and then story, and then um yeah, because like if the art style looks like trash, I don't really want to see it. But like if it has a good story, then I might make an exception. But then again, 9 times out of 10, if it was up to me, I would not watch it because the art style really pulls me in. Like it has to have a distinct art style, like One Piece or My Hero Academia or Fate Stay Night or something like that. It has to have a particular way about itself, or at least a look. That's cool. Appreciate the art. No problem. Nope. Just to stay at home, mom. The T-shirt is designed for the art teacher. Okay. Okay. How is it to be a stay-at-home mom? Unlike me, I don't demonize that, like some certain groups do. I think we need more stay-at-home moms. I think stay-at-home moms is too much of a bad word in this society. It has worked forms for us. Okay. That's good. That's good. Very much so, because they have to keep the art style consistent. And given that Oda has such a diverse type art style based on body types and body body languages on several different characters, some who are either small or big, they have distinct personality types based on their looks. It's very awe-dropping, to be honest. It's actually quite marveled um, for him, because a lot of people complain about anime usually suffers from the same face syndrome, which I don't really have a problem with because that's just the aesthetic. Maybe I'm just biased, but like if you can diversify body types and stuff like that, that'd be kind of cool. It would just make it a lot more interesting, but then again, it's not something for me to be required. As long as the art style looks cool, I don't give a damn if the person's either some type of skin color or some type of size or whatever. I just want the show to be cool and have some nice action sequences, or at least a decent story you can listen to and relate to in some form. I'm more of a relatability type guy, and I don't care for like I need to see myself, and therefore I think that crap is dumb. I don't like that type of storytelling where I have to see myself. It has to be represented such a way that it almost feels unrealistic. Like that's just me though. No. Yeah, I would if it was free. If it was free, yeah, I would. Let me see. My kids, it says here, some days I want to get me out of here and into the work world. Most days I enjoy being with kids. I see. So why wait? Like, what do you miss about the work world though? There's nothing I miss about it, to be honest. If I can, very much so. That's why I would always recommend for people to, um, first first off. Uh, Wait, what? I'm confused. Where did that come from? The hell? Let me see. My kids, while they were young, some days I went, okay. Adult conversation being in a team and working towards goal project. Oh, okay, I see. I'm too tired of the being an adult now. I'm tired of talking to other adults. I know adult conversations aren't like something that isn't hated, but like given the time we live in, depending on who you're talking to, that can cost you your job these days. Like literally, you can say the wrong thing, they feel some form of way, they go to HR, and then you have to like. I don't know. It's just me. I'm just tired of the work world. I'm pretty sure it's envious on your behalf because you're always with kids. So I understand to that extent. Like being around kids could be a little bit exhausting after a while, especially when you can't have like an intellectual talk. I understand, but I guess that's what your husband's for if you're married with a husband or a wife. Let me see. I may have to change this outfit a little bit. I think I did something wrong here. Yeah, I think there's something wrong here. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to be like the one with here. Okay. Definitely not a politics religion topic. Yes, and that's the thing about those things is like it. Even though you may not want to have those conversations, it weaves its ass in your conversations way too much. Hello, hello. How was your day? How's it going on? And but the thing is like it's hard to avoid it because no matter how much you try to avoid it, someone's going to try shoehorn that crap in. Like I get too much when I am on stream. People walk in and say, "How do you feel about what's going on in the world?" And they'll want to just ask me. They'll come up and directly ask me about the whole what's going on in the world type stuff, knowing that if you talk about that, you might get banned. So like, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. And then they get mad at the fact that I say no. It's like it's weird. It's very strange. Because they can't put the 2 cents in their head and think, if he talks about this controversial topic, it may not go well for him. But they don't think that far off because it's not their platform, so they don't give a damn. So it was a pain in the ass most of the cases. Maybe make the breast too long. If I grab this whole part here. Maybe. I may have to make some changes. Something about this is not working. Yeah, something about this is not working. There we go. What are you doing? I'm doing a character composition design type thing going on. Okay, we got that. I'm gonna just put that there for now. I'll make some changes if I have to, but I don't want to stay on that too long. Because when you start staying on too long, you don't get really anything done, and I learned that the hard way many times. Alright, now, let's see. I guess I'll do more of an action pose instead of just standing. Hold on, let me get my reference real quick, I'm sorry. Okay, I see the question. Did someone ask me a question earlier? Hold on. They said, my character is all fucking frozen. I hate you. God, I hate this thing. Hold on. Let me fix them. I don't have time to pay attention to them, so I'll use the Logitech. I wonder if I put it slower, it will go 60. Okay. Let's. Okay, that one's the one that's working. There we go. That's a pain. I always hate it when my thing totally like screws off like that. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. If I get this done in time, oh my god! If I get this done in time, I'll do a quick fan art of. I'll do a fan art of a character someone asked me to do the other day. I don't know if I'll be able to get time to do it, but I'm looking for a action pose. I'll save this for later. Yeah, I'm trying to. Hold on. We got our side. Hold on. I guess I'll go with this one. I didn't want to go with this one, but I'll go with this one. I'll go with this stance instead. Okay. Okay. Did I give her a skirt? I don't remember. Did I give her a skirt? Yes, I did. Okay. I was like, wait, did I give this woman a skirt? I don't remember for the death of me. That really bothers me. I was like, wait, did I give her a skirt or not? Okay. Okay. This head is not the right representation of her head. I don't like her neck that pointy, that chin too pointy. Nope, I don't like it at all. So I will change that in a few seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, just like that. Okay. Okay. That's a very debatable one. Yes and no. Yes, because I know what FNAF is, and I'm just very curious, and I didn't have high expectations for it in the first place. Given that people say it's mid as hell, but then again, it's kind of like I guess it's like kind of like, I want to say the word meme-ish to go watch it now, but it's like kind of like go see it if you like it type stuff. Like it's pretty mid. It's nothing serious, but like then again, it's like it's not bad either. It's just like it's just in that mid tier of like it had potential to be something great, but it's not bad either. I can see myself seeing another one, like a sequel, for like I wouldn't say a guilty pleasure thing, but like more of like, eh, it's there and I'm bored, so I'll watch it. It's not gonna like, I don't think it's gonna wag its finger at me of being a terrible man person because I have male genitalia or something, or is telling me that I have to think a certain way. So I think it just kind of sticks to its premise of whatever the hell it's supposed to be. I think it makes some changes. I'm pretty sure they did, given Hollywood and how they work. I'm pretty sure they made some major changes, or some minor changes, depending on who's directing or who directed it, per se. I'm pretty sure Scott Kaufman had some creative freedom and say so and stuff into the project because as well as his thing. So I'm not too surprised. Yeah, the majority of most movies are pretty mid. But it's just like I'm not like I didn't have any high hopes for it in the first place. Like I'm kind of I'm actually more surprised that it's just considered mid instead of just it being terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like we made a Winnie the Pooh. There's literally a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, and I watched it. It was ass. It was just strange. All it was just extremely strange. It was just really odd. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like. I felt more of a terrible person watching it than actually enjoying and making fun of it. And I was not expecting anything like great about it at all. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that we have a Winnie the Pooh horror movie tells you a lot. So like it's like and then it's not, and the worst thing, it didn't even do good. It did worse than it ever did. Most people was more disappointed that it was bad than it was good. I guess everyone thought because the premise was just so out there, it has to work, but it fell flat completely on its face, and it's just like, like you definitely know there's not gonna be no sequel for this, and if there is a sequel, there's gonna be some indie, like, project thing for some small indie artist who wants to make another movie just because they can, or because they had enough in the budget, or just for the shits and for the giggles. God, I hate this song. I don't know what this thing is. It's a strange battle cry. Yeah, that was a legit movie. It was directed and everything. I saw the movie. It was strange. I think more people said they enjoyed the Nicolas Cage horror movie with the animatronics more than they actually did for Five Nights. So like it was kind of funny when you stop and think of it. Like it was, I don't even think the person who made it was even going after Five Nights. It was just they kind of figured out that animatronics was like the thing that was like kids was into, not really knowing the whole Five Nights debacle. They probably took some inspiration from Five Nights in some form, because you can't just totally ignore it because Five Nights is where it came from per se, the whole idea of it. So I'm pretty sure they took some inspiration somewhere down the line, but literally cranked it up to 10 alongside Nicolas Cage and his insane acting. So like it makes total sense on why it worked and people see it as like a Nicolas Cage cult classic type movie. I don't want to say classic, but Nicolas Cage movie who just went insane and enjoyed every bit of it because it was expected to be crazy and insane and stupid and whatever you if you consider yourself a Nicolas Cage fan, you know what I'm talking about. But like, it's the movie itself was just so out there in the sense of like it just kind of came out of left field for most people because they probably thought that was the Five Nights movie. For some who are not that well informed into the whole Five Nights thing, it would be funny if someone like um, said to their kids, "I'm gonna get you the Five Nights movie," and they got the Nicolas Cage movie, think it was Five Nights. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually made that mistake, given how it's like, cause like the movies, yeah, yeah, it kind of works. It works. I'm not gonna lie. I keep seeing the caption of them standing together, and they just look sad. Like they don't look all that intimidating. They just look really sad, and it's just kind of funny to me, per se, of like the Five Nights crew just standing there. I find it really like really funny every time I see that caption. Every time when they're just standing, because like they look less scary and just look funny looking. I'll say those are very good looking cosplays per se, as you can say, in my head. Every time I see the caption from those memes, but it's like I don't find it scary, and I think someone told me there's not a lot of death in that movie, as you may want. See, what would made the movie great, in my opinion, would like what I would do to make it actually more. This is probably a big ambition. This is an ambitious project, but if I was anyone who was on the Five Nights team or they was making Five Nights, what the hell? What the hell? My phone. Hold up. That thing got too hot, I think. Hold on. That was annoying. Okay, sorry about that. So like it was just the thing got too hot. I guess it was just too much happening. Um See what would make the movie great, to make the viewing experience even more great, will make it a lot like the game. So this would be a bit of an ambitious project, but I think it would work. So what movie theater, like, to really get people into the movie theaters, since everyone doesn't have like a VR headset, what they should have did, instead of making it the Five Nights movie into like a typical movie, what they should have did is make it in a first person type movie. So what they'll do is, for you to get that Five Nights experience, you have to watch through the lens of the main character in a first person mode by wearing a VR headset. So everyone gets their VR headset for the time of watching the movie, right? And then they have to watch in that sense with the animatronics coming in their face, kind of like in a 3D ride type thing. That would be a lot better. See, it could be the same story, but it's just being seen on a first person view through the lens of the main character. That would make more sense. It would be expensive, but I think that it's not. Hey, what's up? It is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said it's an ambitious project. But like, I don't think it won't be possible, especially if you get like certain amount of like headsets for certain theaters and stuff. Only the AMC theaters would work, I think, per se. So there'll be two versions of the movie. but that would be really expensive. But then again, I don't think it wouldn't work, given that the movie that was already mid was not expected to win, end up getting a lot more than it did. So if it went down that route, it probably would have did even more better. Given that the Five Nights experience is more of a first person thing than a third person thing. This is why Five Nights the latest Five Nights is not as scary. Um, and most of its nonsense because, well, it's not as scary because like everything is. It's not only that you can move around first person wise, it just doesn't have that same exact scare. The only time Five Nights security breach is scary is when you go down in the basement in the scale in the Skeletor, what is it called? The skeleton animatronics are chasing you in this like red light green light 1 2 3 thing. That's when it kind of gets scary. That's the only time the game actually like genuinely gets scary. Um, when you go down the basement to go get some specific thing. I forgot what was the mission that Markiplier played, but it was that particular mission where you have to go down the basement and all the skeletons are skeletal animatronics that are chasing you in this one red light green light 1 2 3 type sequence because they get faster and every time it goes like I think you look away. I don't remember if the look away or the light goes off, but like whenever time you look away, they get closer and closer, and that makes it actually really intimidating given the music and stuff. So like that particular time is actually scary. So like imagine that in the first person view through the eyes of the lens of the show of the movie. It would make people scared to want to actually I think that idea will bring more to butts to the seats if you did horror that way in a first person VR AR slash uh like experience because I don't think typical movies like are scary like that anymore. There's no movie that like actually gives you the scare that you're going to be scared after the fact or have to be in fear. The only movie that kind of does that is probably Final Destination per se because it just makes the paranoia of like anything or at any time you're going to get offed. But like it's just so elaborately stupid after a while you think to yourself, man, if death really wanted to take me out, they didn't have to do a whole elaborate thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it would. It would. And that would what bring most people into the theater because they want to prove that they're not scared or they're not scared of this animatronic. Guys will just go and do that. Like, and most people don't have a headset yet, so it'll be an experience for everyone to want to enjoy. Like everyone, you can buy headsets now, but or you can then again you can probably bring your own. That'd be nice, but um, that would actually save more costs for most people. But yeah, that might save more costs if you bring your own. I think that will bring a lot of butts to see it, especially in the horror genre, and just for the horror genre. I think in my opinion, because like really, scary movies are not scary anymore. They're just really just not scary. Like I think because of the internet, or just because of like how we our times and how we live. Yes, they did. They did. They did. They did. They did make a VR game for FNAF. I think it's called Help Wanted. If I remember right, I think it's called FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. I think that's what it's called. If I remember right. I think Markiplier played it. If I remember right. Don't particularly quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know if the game had glitches though. I think people said it had a few glitches, but it's overall scary because like when you wear the headsets and the when the animatronics walk up on you, you really feel like they're in your face because like they have this like depth of field. The depth of field gets very it gets really what's the right word? It gets really personal. Let's put it that way. Like right in your face, like you can't like ignore it. So much so that you're gonna be like pushing your own face back because that's how realistically real your brain may think it's like in your face. That's why I don't think this is why I think AR or a VR headsets will work a lot for the scary movie genre. Oh, I know that one. That I don't know. That would be expensive too if that you put that in there. That would be really expensive with the vest. But I would try it. I would like to try it though. People say it's pretty cool, but I think it's a I think it's still not. It's still kind of a gimmick. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, but I want to try it. But it's weird. I've seen like some VTubers use it. I mean, not VTubers. TikToker's been doing some video. I think a particular black guy has been doing it for a while. Now I think he's famous now for just playing VR games on TikTok or putting his experiences or so. Okay. Now let me see. The ears needs to. I think I'm gonna take a break from the character creating for like a few days and just do a fan art. Yeah, that's way too much. I'd rather just get the headset. Like, I don't think we're there yet where headsets should be like $50 or anything like that. We're still in that $200-$300 range, and that's still a lot for a lot of people given our economy and stuff. So like, we're just not there yet, but we'll get there eventually. That's just a lot of money, though. That is a lot of money. Yeah, that'll be way too much. Because remember, most likely than so, they're gonna probably ask Facebook or Meta, whoever you want to refer to it as, Meta to get a profit out of that because they're gonna be using their headset more likely. I don't because they're just the most known, and it would most likely get more butts and seats because everyone has a Facebook or at least knows someone who has a Facebook, unlike someone who has a HTV Vive or something like that, or some type of different type of headset. They usually go for what is most mainstream because it's just easier just to run and get that instead of getting something really specific. So 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an Oculus. 9 times out of 10. So Meta will be making a lot of money in some form within that time. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that might be a thing that you have to sign a waiver for that too. Because if they get sick and start vomiting on the fucking, if they vomit or they get sick, motion sickness from wearing the headset, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then they have like, if they vomit on it, they have to clean that up and make sure it's like sterile and not infected or anything because that person may have some type of infection. So you don't want to cause any real trouble. So like what they should do is disinfect like if you're going on a ride, they have to disinfect like every headset after each viewing, just to make sure no one gets sick or gets some type of like disease. But I don't think that the realms of that is outside the box, though. I don't think it's that. I'm pretty sure companies have thought doing that eventually down the line, but it's just not. I don't think financially viable now. I think they have thought that idea to do the whole headset thing in theaters. It's just not there yet. Because remember, we used to think 3D was like the two colors between red and blue as kids. That shit was the most dumbest scam I ever seen. Like that was never 3D. I'm just calling for it is. It was never 3D. What was 3D was what made it its charm was that it was just clear to see through a lens of red and blue. That's it. Nothing really more. It really like I'm not saying it didn't work, but it didn't work as much as most movies really wanted to do. I think the only two movies that did really well at this was I think X-Men. Actually no, that's a lie because they did change it over time with the glasses. Just in the early 2000s it used to be red and blue like glasses, these very flimsy red and blue glasses, and then over time in like 2010s, it they changed the glasses into these like very more stylish looking visors that actually did work. And I think the only movie that really did well with this was at the time X-Men's Future Past. Yeah, Days of Future Past is when the sequence with what's his name? What's his name? Silver Surf, not Silver Surfer. Quicksilver. The Quicksilver scene when he's running on the wall and all the water and moving. That actually worked with the 3D because it was like really cool at the time. So yeah, that did work pretty well at the time. But I'm pretty sure companies have thought of using VR because it's not like it's not out of the realms of their ideas at all. Oh. I wouldn't put it past it. Like Jesus, I literally believe that's probably has happened. We're just not informed. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like think about it. Why would they outright like we don't really like the idea of AI making stories per se. Some of us do, but most of us don't because it'll probably set us very bad precedent over time. But like especially if you're like a storyteller type person and you like storytelling or you're like a writer or something, that's going to piss off a lot of people. But I wouldn't be surprised if they already did it before, and they probably have. They just didn't outright tell us because it's going to cause a lot of trouble, like Netflix or um, any of these movies. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't put it past them in the slightest that they already have or had, or they won't outright say it. Because like I like why wouldn't anyone like give it a shot given the fact that you can literally go to ChatGPT and ask it, tell me a random story, and it kind of gives you a beginning and but it doesn't have to be something mind blowing. It's usually something really stupid and maybe a bit incoherent, but then again, it gives you something within seconds. So I wouldn't be surprised if some hack writer literally took some ideas from ChatGPT in some form or some director or some movie maker person who wanted to make movies just wanted to write it real quick and just use that for something. I wouldn't be surprised at some point, or even now. I just assume, like, always assume that it already happened, so you won't be too disappointed. That's how I see it. Just always assume that it already happened, because you never really know. You never truly know. It's 5 something. Okay, there we go. Raise the hand. Okay. Likes the live. Thank you for the live. Just saw someone drawing a thick Pennywise. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Oh yeah, I always wondered something. Did they ever mention what is the race of Jack from Jack and Dexter? What is their race? I don't think I ever paid attention to that as a kid. Is there a race? Did it go by a race name or something? I never knew what they were, because, like, I never called them elves. I just thought there was something completely different, even though they had elf-like type ears. I never knew what they were called, if there was a term. Like, what is the race of Jack and his people from Jack and Dexter? Daxter. Dexter. Does anyone know? For real? They never mentioned their, I'm just very curious to know now. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So we as kids never stopped and try to check out what the hell they're called? That's crazy. Fuck, that's... Now, shit. Wow. Because I always thought they went by a name, and I just never really pay attention to like right now at this moment. I was like, wait, hold on. Did they ever call them anything? That's crazy. There must be a term. I'm telling you, there must be a term. We just don't know it. We just never bothered to know as kids. There must be a term. I'm telling you. There's no way they don't go by some type of like race name or something. Cause I even know the race of like we all know the race of what Ratchet is. We know he's a Lombax, right? We know that, right? But we don't know what Jax. We know Spyro's a dragon. We know Crash is a bandicoot per se, anthropomorphic bandicoot. No Croc is well, pretty much a crocodile. I'm saying. We know Sly Cooper's a literal anthropomorphic raccoon, and the other one's a hippo and a turtle. But we don't know what Jack is. That's crazy to me. And he's the most human-looking one out of all of them. So like, what the hell? That's a bit weird. Wiki calls him human. I don't know. Wow, really? That's lame. That's lame. Not gonna lie. They refer to them as humans. That's the most biggest cap ever. If that's true. That is cap. That is a governmental cap. That's a government cap, bro. That's cap. Straight up. Like, what? You kidding me? That kind of just ruins it for me. We might need MatPat to get on that. Yeah, we need my. Yes, you're right. Stop talking about animatronics and talk about this actual gem. We need to know, cause like, that's just that's annoying. Wasn't there supposed to be like a fucking crossover between Ratchet and Clank and like Daxter and Jack back in the day, like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 era? Wasn't there supposed to be some type of like crossover, Sony crossover, other than the whole All Stars thing, which was kind of, I'm not gonna, that shit was ass. Super mid. I'm not gonna lie. Super mid. It was literally a Smash clone. Like it didn't even like do anything different. It was literally a Smash clone. Like no shit. It was just. If I were to talk to anyone dead or alive, I would literally give a good stern talking to Adam. If Adam was actually real from the Bible, I would literally say, "Why the fuck did you listen to that bitch? Why? You screwed us." Like she's an idiot, but you're a bigger idiot for listening to that idiot. What's wrong with you? What? Why? Cause you was hungry, bro. You damned us all because of you and your hunger, you bitch. I think we all know why. I know we all know why. We all know why. He did try to pass off like it was all her fault in the Bible. That's funny as hell. He tried to. But it did not work, bruh. It did not work. He did try to low-key throw her under the bus. It was funny. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about? But this is the funny part. Like the I guess the concept of sex was not even a thing. I don't think it was. I don't know, man. But if I had to pick anyone else, I would talk to Kim Jong-un. If I can speak his language, Korean, I would talk to him, even though he's dead and gone now. Ask him his, ask him his, ask him for his insight of how does he keep things so like proportional, or the perspective. It just like it always throws me off. Hello. Hmm. Welcome being everywhere and nowhere. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Still not liking this shoulder thing going on here. Oh god, something that has to do with wokeness. Something to do with wokeness, like a diversity officer. Oh my god, I would kill myself. I ain't kidding. I would hate to be that. Because you have to, like, it's a forever, constantly changing thing that just doesn't stay the same. you have to like literally kiss the bottom of nearly everyone and everything. Nah, bro. No, I'm good. Anything wokish because it can like 1 minute it could be like something could be like extremely offensive, and the next thing. Thank you for the rose, Gojo. I do appreciate it. Um, like once it goes woke, it forever is going to go left. It's going to devolve. Like at first, see the problem with wokeism is that it doesn't stay where it is. It literally just keeps evolving into something much more perverse than it's supposed to be. So like say for instance, it is offensive to say the word, I don't know, dog, because some reason, and it doesn't like stop there. It it what it does is it evolves into the dog, and then next thing is the cat, then it's puppy, and then everything from that point gets consumed by that ideology, and just goes left so fast, and then like, everything is considered some type of ist phobic, or you're some type of something not good, and it can make you lose your job, it can make you lose your livelihood, it can make you lose your virtually your everything. So like, no, I don't subscribe to any of that crap. It's like wokeism is literally a slippery slope. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. There's a reason why people who go woke usually go broke. It's not a profitable thing to be a part of. It only works for those who are right now in the savior complex situation where it's benefiting them, but once it turns on them, I would like to say Pro ZD, I think that's his name. He said that, perfect example, it was he said a while back um that people who are voice actors should look exactly or be exactly like the character they're playing, which is really stupid, but okay. And what he just did without realizing is that because he's Chinese and everything is Japanese, and because he wanted to work in anime, um, he can't play the Japanese characters because he's not actually Japanese per se. He's Chinese, I believe, and because he's not Japanese of descent, he can't play those characters or so. So, like, say for instance, like for One Piece, he'll play only like 2 characters when say he could play like 30 of them. So you just screwed yourself out of work. See how stupid this is? They actually did the same thing to the lady who played Lady Yodoichi on Bleach. They tried to get rid of her. They did at one point, and then once word got out that she got ousted as Lady Yodoichi, the original voice actor, not only that they got major backlash for it, they backpedaled and said, "You know what? We made an error. We made an error, bros. We sorry. That was a big error. We didn't mean to fire her. It didn't make a bunch of executive decisions to fire this person on accident. We didn't mean to do that, because what it is, they fired her, got a woman of so-called quote unquote color to play Lady Yodoichi for the Thousand Blood War, and then once word got out what they did, not only that they backpedaled and rehired her back, but the lady who was supposed to get the voice was going to take her place made a slight comment towards the woman um who was fired, who said nothing to her, because now they're saying, and now that lady who was going to get the role says that they're somehow ist because X, Y, and Z. That's crazy to me. See what happens when you play this game? It's a slippery slope. No one wins because someone loses, and it's usually most of the people in the who's non-benefiting, and that's a lot of people most cases. It only benefits a very few set of people most cases, most of the time, and it's usually like it never benefits most. It always benefits very few. That's what makes it scary. I always believe if your voice matches the character, that's all that matters. I don't give a shit if the person's straight up black or a orc or some type of demon. I don't care. They as long as your voice matches or feels like it fits the character, that's all that matters. That's what makes voice acting fun because, well, you don't have to look like your character. You can just literally have the voice. You know, some people have some, like, there's people who you look at and think they will never voice, they can't voice that character, not because, oh, they look just the way they look, right? And when they pull out something out of them, like some type of talent they have, you're like, my God, bro, that's amazing. You're hired, bro. Where's that at? Where that went? That awe. Like perfect example. I forgot that lady's name from America's Got Talent, but I don't remember if she won or not, but she had that voice where she just had this opera singing voice. I think you guys might know what I'm referring to. Should we take away her chances of being rewarded as an opera singer because she doesn't look the part per se? You know what I'm saying? You see how stupid this sounds? Even though she sang very beautifully at whatever the hell she was singing at, whatever opera song she was doing. You see how stupid this sounds? It's just it's a slippery slope of hell you don't want to go down because it doesn't benefit anyone. It's best to benefit everyone instead of just some people. Because all it's gonna do is just build resentment and hatred. Ironically, it's just madness. That's why I don't subscribe to wokeism and pandering. You know when something feels genuine. When something feels genuine, you don't have to question it. That's the difference. Now, people will call this type of talk gatekeeping, but sometimes gatekeeping is good. It keeps out people who are not genuine into a room that they do not belong in, so they don't poison what was makes the thing great in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like what's a perfect example? Like Call of Duty, for instance. They took away the idea of being like trash talking because it hurts people's feelings, and because they took away trash talking and now have an AI that watches your every move. No one's genuinely playing Call of Duty anymore. They're just literally quiet. I think that same thing happened to Overwatch because I kind of noticed ever since that announcement came, I noticed a lot of people just says GG all the time. Never remember seeing that any time playing Overwatch over my years of playing. There'll be like one or two people say good game or some shit. Most people literally started saying GG a lot. Oh man, that was the days. Shit, that's like that was the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was funny. Most of them was funny and very obnoxious as hell, but it was like it was worthy because anyone could be that. All right, later, bro. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Something's not right with this angle. It's just like it's been pissing me off for a long. I've been fighting this angle for the longest while. Okay. Now let me just do the hair because I'm gonna be just here forever. I keep doing this. I don't know, man. The world is not in a great place, and I think it needs to. I think Hollywood needs to take a serious course correction backwards. I don't think they're going forwards, and I think we all know why. I think we all know why. And it's just most of us won't say it because we don't want to become the next target, but there needs to be a serious course correction. because the way Hollywood is going is just not working. It's something that Neurotic did say that is actually true. The idea of the actor is dead. Like, like I didn't first get what he meant by that, but now I know what he means now. Like, what that means is because of Twitter has killed the idea of what an actor is. Like, not the idea of an actor, but the mysteriousness of an actor. Like before Twitter or even the internet, when you heard like an actor was coming into your town or something like that, everyone will bawl and go over there because the actor was just this person you saw on TV and nothing more. So their political standings or whatever didn't like block that oh my god, your acting, you know what I'm saying, is so amazing and that character you played is so, X, Y, and Z. So there's no Twitter thread to pull because they said something that you didn't like or any of that crap. It was just you did acting, you're attractive depending on what your situation is or what you look like or who you play, and you did a good job portraying said character from said novel or movie or whatever the hell, and that was pretty much it. That what made actors, and that what made them mysterious is that they didn't want to tell or divulge about themselves too much. They just want to keep it about their work, which is great because that's what most people came there for anyway. That's what most people will pay to go see, right? That's what they did in the movies and whatever TV shows they're on, right? But now, because we can just literally run up on Selena Gomez at any moment, or Demi Lovato, or Simon Cowell, or Will Smith, or Jada Pinkett Smith, or anyone on their Twitter and just see what they're saying today. And you don't have to be blocked. You can just make a new account and go see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like and then whatever they say, that's them. That's their whole personality. That's who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is a problem. Then the mysteriousness of them being this rich, successful individual just literally melts away, and then you start realizing this person is just as crazy as my friends, or this person is just as crazy as people I know, or this person is just as crazy as people I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So like it's the idea of the actor is dead. That's what he meant. I was like, okay, I get it now. I can see that now. There are actors who I actually enjoy watching, but I may not really per se agree with their politics. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I'm that type of person. Even though I may not like your politics, I'm gonna watch your shit because if it's good, it's good. A lot of people can't do that. Strangely enough. Strangely enough, because if you go watch their stuff and they believe in some type of nonsense or something, oh, you're a terrible person